Konami dropped a ban list? Oh, whoops, it dropped. Let's talk about it. Wait. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, because that helps me upload more videos and know that you like content like this. Alright, so looking on the brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG ban list, a lot of people were waiting for one. It's been a little bit since we had one. The last one was pretty big because we got Harpy's Feather Duster back at 1. And that was a card I've been wanting to see for quite a while. I felt like it was time. We saw it in the OCG and we got it back. So a lot of people are hoping for more changes than just a Feather Duster being unbanned and then a Block Dragon getting banned. I think there's a lot of cards that people have not only want to see banned or limited, but cards that have been in fans' mind of things that have been wanting to get banned or limited and things of the sort. So let's take a quick look at the cards. So the first we have is the banned Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. This makes sense. You don't want to get your opponent locked into stuff. They want to have as much open game state as possible. Link Cross is forbidden, so I don't know if that's going to hurt some of the combo decks. Smoke Grenade of the Thief. Another card, this is one that's a lot of people were expecting alongside with Dragon Buster as cards. I'm actually kind of glad this was banned because the price has definitely dropped for Smoke Grenade of the Thief, so I can pick some of them up because they're actually pretty expensive for quite a long time. And I would pick them up for goat decks that you could play them in, because I do like my goats. Limited, it's not really anything, but we do have some semi-limited. We got True King's Return, so could see more True King decks. And we have for semi-limited or unlimited, that was previously semi-limited, we have Seer, Malabranch of the Burning Abyss, and Graph, Malabranch of the Burning Abyss, along with Yugioh, Mind August, ABC Dragon Buster, and Totally Awesome. This is definitely the big one of here are the unlimited cards, not so much the forbidden ones. So we have Seer and Graph back, which I'm actually really excited for because they were semi-limited, and I really like the Burning Abyss archetype. I feel like they're one deck that has survived a lot of hits. They have survived throughout the ages. They're up there with decks like Cyber Dragon or Elemental Heroes, with decks that no matter what you do to them, they still kind of find a way. Life finds a way for Burning Abyss. Now, in more recent years, it's been sort of rock, or like a rock-based Burning Abyss, or a like a PK Fire. But hopefully that we can see more pure traditional Burning Abyss back. Guess we'll have to wait and see. I don't really know much about the Yugioh, but Ritual Monsters, sure, more of them are fine by me. I like Ritual Monsters. But yeah, ABC Dragon Buster I think it was limited initially, then semi-limited, and now it's unlimited. I'm really excited about this because ABC Dragon Buster is another one of those Burning Abyss, like, solid mid-tier decks that can sneak up wins for sure, most definitely. And a lot of people thought it was weird that ABC Dragon Buster was hit to begin with, because it wasn't really topping events. It really wasn't doing a ton of damage in the meta scene. So seeing it back, I'm really excited for. Hopefully we can see more. Now it's at 3. I think there is a potential it can be seen more play now, if not just for that third copy. So I'm really excited for that. Totally Awesome. Another one. It was limited, I believe, and now it's unlimited from being semi-limited, and that makes sense. It's a very powerful card, but you're not seeing it splashed everywhere. You're not seeing multiple copies for a deck. We could see potentially more frog decks, or maybe more people will run more in a Prank Kids deck, but most people run 1 in them, so I can kind of see why they brought it back to 3. Now, I kind of get what Konami was kind of going for. They usually tend to do the same type of ban list kind of thing, where they will ban a card or limit it and slowly bring it back and just kind of see how it plays in the meta, get its feet wet in the shallows before saying, all right, it's not as strong as it used to be. It's been meta crawled by it's been power creeped by better cards or better decks, things of that sort. I do think people were expecting a little bit more with the ban list. It wasn't really that much going on. A lot of people really wanted to see True King of all Calamities get, I want to say, banned. And I kind of agree with that. It's a very powerful card. It can shut things out. It's being used a lot of places. One card that I think a lot of people were also expecting was a limit to Predaplant, Verte, Anaconda. Now, personally, I'd rather just see Red Eyes Dragoon just flat out banned, because I think that card is incredibly degenerate, and I hate cards that just create the deck just with the one card that is very splashable and easy to get out. I hate cards like those, and Red Eyes Dragoon is a card like that. You just have it out, and you go, well, okay, there it is. You know, it's so easy. It's different than a Link monster, and I'm not a big fan of it. I would like to see that get banned eventually. I was surprised we didn't see Verde Anaconda not get any sort of hit. Another card would be Halka Fibrax. That's another sort of type of card that you see that a lot of people were think, okay, this card is like crazy powerful. And it seems to be they're hitting a lot of the cards orbiting it, then hitting Halka Fibrax, which is kind of odd. I don't know why they're doing that, but that's kind of whatever. Those are kind of the main cards I was thinking of that I would see get hit. Now, I was hoping we'd see a little bit more cards get pulled back off the limited. I love to see Max C at 1 personally. I know that's a really weird one for me. Just looking at some of these, just ones that could potentially come back. I think Astrograph Sorcerer could be C, could come back at 1. That's probably about it. Harpar, I wouldn't mind seeing back at 1 because I like Orcust. I think no one's really playing it anymore, and I think it's time to bring it back. Maybe Skullcrobat Joker. Maybe it's time we bring back the Pepe deck. Maybe that's a time for that. Yeah, Thunder Dragon Colossus is one that I think a lot of people were anticipating it to be brought back at 1. I really do think it's only a matter of time. I definitely hurt the Thunder Dragon way too much, just banning all the Thunder Dragon Colossi straight away. And yeah, I think that should be back at 1. Another one, Heavy Metalthos Electromite. I think this another card that really hurt Pendulum decks for it getting banned. We don't really have any other card like it. Sure, there's Zephyra Metaltron, but it's not Electromite. So that definitely Colossus and Electromite, I'm surprised weren't brought back at least 1. But God, yeah, some of these cards I was like looking at, like, man, I was so angry when they banned Galaxy Tomahawk and Soul Charge and Summon Sork, but that I kind of get. Brabo, I'm a little bit surprised, just because Zodiac has been coming back, so I would think Konami may think, well, let's just throw this card in there in the pool and let people just have more fun. Mirage Salio, I'd love to see back too. There's definitely cards I'm just playing that are just completely degenerate that I would never want to see back, like Firewall Dragon or let's see, God, I hate Level Eater. That card can just stay on there forever. But yeah, there's a lot of cards. There's a lot of just banned cards that, honestly, a lot of the old ones, I don't see them ever coming back with a majority of this. Maybe a Vanity's Emptiness, maybe Kaiser Coliseum. I mean, never say never for maybe a Heavy Storm. I don't think Pogru's ever coming back. I think they've completely expressed that they want to create any other card with all the pot cards, like Pot of Extravagance, Pot of Desire. So I don't think that's ever going to come back, and I think a majority of these aren't, because a lot of them get retrained, but you never know. They could surprise someone. They could just bring something weird back, but I mean, who knows. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of like generally the ban list. Mostly a lot of these cards, I think the ABC decks and Burning Abyss definitely got the best boost from this. In terms of decks that I think got really hit, I don't think anything got hit too much. Maybe some strategies, but I think it won't really affect the meta that much. We might see a bit more rogue decks, but that's probably going to be about it. But definitely let me know what you think about the ban list. Are you excited about the cards that got either banned or have been moved off of the ban list? Let me know. And if there's any other card you'd like to see either get banned or come off the ban list, also let me know. You know where to find me. And of course, until then, have a wonderful day.